Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. And today we're going to begin a series of beers from one of the very best brewers in Japan, if not the best, and that brewery is called Shiga Kogen. And Shiga Kogen is located in Nagano Prefecture in the northern part of Nagano, near a kind of famous ski resort in Nagano. And they're connected with the very old sake maker called Tamamura Honten. And that sake brewer began business in 1805, so quite a while ago. And the beer section of that brewery, as many sake brewers began expanding into beer as sake sales began dropping in Japan. And the head brewer is named Sato Eigo, and he's the director and head brewer at Shiga Kogen Beer. And he joined them in 2003, and they began producing from 2004. And Shiga Kogen is kind of well known for using a lot of their own ingredients. They grow, for example, 20% of the hops that they use, they grow themselves. And in their famous Yamabushi series of beers, saisons, they use 100% of their own hops. And they have a nice core line of beer, which you can check out if you go online. You can order from their website. And they do lots of different one-offs during the year and kind of seasonals and that sort of thing. And they have a tap room where you can go called the Teppa Room, and also a shop in their main brewery building, sake brewery building, and they also have the farmhouse, which is a restaurant. So there are like 3 locations in the area where you can find their beer easily. And in fact, when I was there once in the town of Nakano, not far away, I found a lot of their beers in the local 7-Eleven. So, they used to have, before COVID, an annual beer festival, which is one of the best in Japan. It's called the Snow Monkey Beer Live, a beer and music festival. And they would invite brewers from around the world to this event, but it's been canceled for the last couple of times. In any case, they are one of the better brewers in Japan, and they are always putting out all kinds of new interesting beers. And they are certainly one of the breweries you should know about in Japan, for sure. And I am wearing their shirt, which I bought there. It reads in Japanese, Nigai Jinsei. And Nigai means bitter, and Jinsei means life, bitter life. So it's, I guess, kind of a pun for hops and beer, but this is the shirt that kind of typifies their style. The beer we're going to look at, well, we'll look at 9 different beers from Shiga Kogen, and I hope you tune in for each one of them. Okay. All right, and we are back now with another beer from Shiga Kogen. Actually, Tamamura Honten is the official parent company, sake maker, and Shiga Kogen is the brewery for beer. And the beer we're going to look at today is a fairly new one, and let's see, when did it come out? In July of this year. And this is called Talus IPA. It's a single hop IPA. And Talus is a relatively new hop on the scene. Brewers are starting to make use of it more and more. We'll talk about it in a second. This beer is 6% alcohol and 24 IBUs, International Bittering Units. On Rate Beer, there were no listings. It wasn't even listed. I added it, and I might be the first one to rate it. I'm not sure. Untapped, there were 123 separate ratings, and the average is pretty high, 3.84 out of 5. So that's pretty high overall. So it's a single hop IPA, and Talus is a hop that was developed by the hop breeding company in Washington State, USA. and it was called Experimental Hop 692, and the parentage was a Sabro hop, and I'm not sure what the others, what other things mixed with it, but it does have some Sabro lineage, and they named it Talus, Talus is often the kind of broken, rocky stuff at the bottom of a glacier or bottom of a mountain hill, which is a very common feature, of course, of mountains that they have in the Pacific Northwest. Another meaning of it is the lower bone in the ankle joint, but has no relevance here, of course. This is their 7th single hop beer that they've made, 7th in their single hop series. And Talus should give some kind of pink grapefruit notes, citrus rind, even dried roses, and some tropical fruit, maybe pine resin, we'll see. So I'm looking forward to this one. Again, it's called Talus IPA by Shiga Kogen in Nagano, Japan. Shiga Kogen makes one of my favorite Japanese IPAs. It's called the Sonoju. It's their 10th anniversary IPA. It's absolutely astounding. If you ever see that, you can get it. I have reviewed it. You can find it on a playlist. But let's look at this one, Talus and Talus IPA. It's rather cloudy. Looks like some particulate stuff floating around in there. Kind of a very thin, almost creamy kind of head. The aroma. Okay, I get tropical fruit right away. Yeah, grapefruit, I guess. But more tropical to me, definitely. Yeah, something zesty. It could be like grapefruit rind coming up into the nose. Oh my, oh my. Okay. So this is a young hop. I think it came out in 2020. Wow, this is really something. Tastes to me like a heavier mosaic, mosaic with kind of mussels. Wow, this is interesting stuff. So let's see what we got. Definitely the tropical fruit comes out right away. There is some citrus, some like pith, P-I-T-H, something, the inside of a grape peel or grapefruit peel. And maybe some pine resin in there as well. For me, the tropical fruit is the thing that keeps on going throughout. Bitterness is not heavy, but it's consistent, kind of low-level bitterness solidly throughout. Wow, this is very pleasant. Very tropical fruity. It's almost edging on a I didn't check the ingredients, I should have. But Hazy IPA, English and German malt. Okay, oats, hops, yeah. Okay, so it should be classified as hazy, I guess. Yeah, this is really nice. A really, really, really special beer. They've done a good job with this one. So if you see Shiga Kogen beers around, you want to give them a try, and this is definitely one I think you should try. I have to think a little more carefully about it, but I'd probably give this something like maybe a 3.7, maybe even 3.8. I don't know. We'll see. Again, it's called Talus IPA, and it's a 6%, 24 international bittering units beer from Shiga Kogen. And please check out the Shiga Kogen playlist if you'd like. I've got a lot of beers from them. And subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions about Shiga Kogen, you can ask and I'll try to answer. And let's have a little conversation. Take care. Bye-bye.